Okay, I have taught kindergarten or first grade for 18 years. So every year in science, I do teach the life cycles. And it wasn't until last year when my son, who proclaims he's a chicken farmer, got me interested in doing more about the life cycle of a chicken. So last year in my room, I brought in an incubator from home and eggs from home. And we hatched the eggs with only I think 8 out of 24 that hatched and lived. So this year I wanted to do the same thing because the kids were really excited last year, and we did a lot of different activities last year with the baby chicks, but I just wanted to do more this year. So when I wrote the grant, I was thinking I was going to use the same incubator, but since I got the grant, I could upgrade my incubator. And so the one that I ordered with my money right here has like a 99% hatch rate. And you do not have to do the humidity and the temperature and all of that, keep up with that every day like we did last year, because that's really hard with little ones to do that. So, this is the incubator that I ordered. And I also ordered a book to introduce my kids called From Egg to Chicken, about the life cycle of a chicken. And hopefully this will just encourage them to ask questions. What do chicks look like? What kind of sounds do they make? Where do they live? What kinds of things do they eat? And I also ordered with my grant money a Learning Resources Chicken Life Cycle Exploration Set. And this is it conveys a concrete understanding of the day-by-day development of a chick. It's actually little eggs that are plastic, and each one has like day 1, day 2, all the way up to day 21. And every day we're going to do like a video journal with the iPads in my classroom. And that's some of my kids working on the iPads that I have in my classroom already. And each day they're going to partner up and they're going to crack open one of the eggs and show us what it looks like, the daily progression, and talk about that through their video journal. And then also I'm going to make a chart and count down the 21 days. And then we're going to do this little activity here where each day the kids will also pull off a piece of paper, and then on the 21st day they will expose the whole chick. And as part of their assessment, they will do a writing. After the eggs have hatched, they will complete a sequential writing about the life cycle of a chicken and use transition words like first, next, then, and last. And the writings will be on display in the hallway. After the chicks hatch also, I also ordered a brooder box with a heater to keep in my classroom for approximately 2 weeks, and it's going to be thermostatically regulated to reduce stress in the young birds by providing plenty of heat, fresh air, light, feed, and water needed for healthy chicks to grow. And so the students will be able to observe the chicks and all the changes that quickly take place within the first 2 weeks of their life. And they're also going to do a little video journal on that. And then our culminating event at the end of that 2 weeks, we're going to have a parent science night. And on that parent science night or family science night, we're going to have parents and family members come into our classroom, and we're just going to let the kids show pictures, do a PowerPoint presentation, let them look at the eggs or the chicks that have hatched. And also I'm going to have brochures made that the children are going to help me make on how to care for baby chicks. And we're going to send those home with the kids that's actually going to adopt the chicks, or the families that's going to adopt the chicks. And I'm going to make up some adoption papers, and the parents will have to fill those out with the children. And so I think it's going to be really fun this year. I'm looking forward to it. Any questions? Thank you. Well, we're going to order the eggs. You can order any kind of eggs off of like Amazon or anywhere. So my husband actually just ordered some quail eggs this week because we're going to test the incubator with quail eggs first. And I have eggs at home, of course, for my son, and those were the ones that I brought in last year to hatch. But we're going to order many different kinds so they can see how that compares. And also the ovoscope. That's one of the neatest things that I ordered. I forgot to mention the ovoscope is like a microscope, and you put the egg right there, and the kids can clearly see inside the egg. Last year we just used a candler and turned the lights off, and you could see how the veins and everything were forming inside the egg. But with the ovoscope, and we're still going to use the candler this year, but we're just going to compare, and I want them to see the difference in using the candler and the ovoscope. These are actual pictures of the inside of an egg used with an ovoscope, so they're really, really clear pictures. So I think that'll be neat for the kids to experience that too.